Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be doing 10 looks with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. If you have been around my channel for a while, you know I love doing these videos. It's just really to give you ideas of the combinations you can use within the palette, and also to let you know whether you want to buy it or not, show you how every single shade in the palette works on the eye. So sorry this has taken me so long to get up the next 10 looks one palette video, but they are so intensive. It's obviously a lot of work to film, and it is a lot of editing as well, and I needed to just give my eyelids a rest as well, because I didn't use very gentle wipe last time when I was clearing the makeup off in between each look, and my eyelids got so sore that I've needed to give them a rest. I did a poll because I had previously said that I would do the Modern Renaissance palette next, so I did a poll as to whether you wanted to see this one first or the Modern Renaissance palette first, and oh my goodness, it was neck and neck. Modern Renaissance took the lead, then it was 50-50 for a long while. I thought we were gonna have a tie, and then at the very last second, Norvina took the win by 2%, very, very close. And I'm kind of glad, because I do feel like this is the newer palette. Lots of people are probably trying to decide if they want to buy this or not. So hopefully this will help you. But I will still be doing the Modern Renaissance palette. It will be up hopefully in the next few weeks, just once my eyelids have had a rest and I've got the energy to do this again. So it will be coming. For any of you who were asking about the look that I did when I went to my friend's wedding recently, I posted it on Instagram, and lots of you were saying, can we have a tutorial on this eye look? I used this palette, and it will be look 5 that I wore to the wedding. Most of these looks, this is the most dramatic look that I've got on now, and most of them will be very wearable, very easy. I'm using maybe 3 shades in most of these looks. I've got single shadow looks, 4 shadows, like all out date night, and I've got everyday running out the door single shade looks. As you guys know, if you've been here before, I'm not a professional makeup artist. None of these looks is designed to blow your mind or be incredibly creative. These looks are going to be easy. They're mostly going to be wearable for every day, or certainly for like a dinner or, you know, date night, something like that. They are going to be easy, take maximum of 3 minutes and a maximum of 3 brushes. I'll link my favorite brushes down below, but the main brushes I will be using today are my Sigma E40 blending brush. That's the big blending brush. My second brush generally will be the Zoeva 225 Luxe blending brush. That's just a denser, smaller blending brush. And then my flat brush will be the MAC, is it the 242? The MAC flat brush. That will be for like the shimmer or glitter shades on the lid. And then sometimes I use my blank canvas cosmetics E42, which is a very small real crease brush. So that is pretty much all the brushes I use. Now, my initial thoughts on the palette: it is very versatile. You can do everything with these shades. I think it performs very, very well. It's very, very easy to blend. I love all the shades. I would say that certainly Incense to Passion, like all these 5 shades, are stunning as single shadow looks, and I've used all of them on their own. This is the one that scares me, that I will probably very rarely use, but yeah, I love them all. The shimmers are stunning, and all of them probably could benefit from a Fix Plus spray on the brush to get an absolutely mega pow, but I'm not going to be doing that today, because you guys know I just want to show you the shadows by themselves. No wet brushes, no Fix Plus, no concealer today. I'm not going to be doing mascara, and I'm not going to be doing my lower lash line as always, because I don't want to keep wiping that area free. As you guys know, it's not bad, it's not good for that delicate under eye area. And I'm not going to be doing my brows, my mascara, my brow bone, and my inner corners, because it's all the same each time. So there's no need for me to show you that 10 times. So I'll show you everything as usual in the first look. I'll talk you through everything, and then we'll speed things up. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my Sigma E40 blending brush, and that's the main brush I always blend with. I'll be using it throughout the video, and I have primed my eyes. I've primed my eyes for this first look just using my Maybelline concealer, and I set that with my Maybelline powder. For the rest of these looks, I am going to be priming my eye just with my MAC eye base, because the wonderful Kat in my last video advised me that that would be a bit gentler when I'm taking it off over and over again and putting it back on. It'll be quicker, more gentle. So I'm not going to be setting it, I'm just going to be using that eye base. So it's not so heavy to keep removing, but obviously it won't give me as much coverage. As you can see, this shade really doesn't go on as sort of frighteningly as it looks in the pan. I actually feel like a lot of the shades in this palette are way more wearable than they maybe look in the pan. I'm then going to use my Zoeva Luxe Blender. This is 225. It's just a really dense, slightly smaller blending brush. I'm going to place that on the outer third and on the inner part of the eye. A bit of a halo effect. These two shades go so nicely together. And then I'm just going to blend that in the crease. I was really inspired with this shade by watching Puffin's wife Mel use this palette, and this was one of the looks she did. And this is kind of the only combo I've seen with the shade Soul that I've thought, oh yeah, I could wear that. I could see more of a dramatic eye look, but definitely wearable for like date night, drinks out, evens out for me. A lot of the shimmers in this palette kind of perform almost like glitters. This is one of them. This one and Wild Child do have a lot more fallout than the shades in my other Anastasia palettes. I feel like they really benefit from using a wet brush, but in these videos, you know me, I don't like to use any Fix Plus or a wet brush because I just want you to see exactly how the shadows perform without any help, without using anything like that. It's not a big deal. I mean, you can't probably even see any fallout. I do tap my brush off and they are stunning. It doesn't, you know, bother me that at all, but it is obviously something that some people don't like, and it's probably useful then to do your eyes before the rest of your makeup. Now I'm going to go in with the base shade, which is actually the most beautiful, bright but also glowy brow bone highlight. I love this shade. I was really surprised by it because I thought it was a matte, but it does have quite a lot of shimmer to it. And then I'm going to pop Dreamer on the inner corner. Take my Zoeva pencil brush and I'm just going to run a little bit of Passion on the lower lash line. I'm not going to be doing my lower lash line in the remaining looks because I don't want to keep wiping that area, but this is kind of what I do for every look. Whenever I use a palette, I will use this sort of crease shade underneath the lash line. So this is what I would do. I'm also not going to be doing my brow bone or my inner corner highlight on the rest of the looks because I would do this same thing. So you don't need to see me highlight my brow bone and my inner corner 9 more times because, you know, you got it. So this is the first look. Right guys, those are my 10 looks using the Norvina palette. I love this palette so much. So versatile, so pretty. So many beautiful shades in here, and there's so many shades that can be used really easily for every day. Don't be intimidated by it. I feel like there's a couple of shades in here for me, Soul and Celestial. Those two shades intimidate me and I'm kind of scared to use them, but you know, 2 shades out of a palette of 14. Even if you don't use them, it's not really a waste. You've still got 12 shades that you know you can get a lot of use out of. As per the usual, any questions, please hit me up in the comments down below and I'll do my best to help. I hope to see you in a future video. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.